Right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is a little, well, thank you, appreciation for somebody's, well, kind work, and thanking them for their skill. So if it's not really a cup of tea, just crack on to the next video. Don't sort of do unboxings as such, but obviously somebody I count as a good friend now is Keith 0 pence. Actually, not that long ago, I come in late at night and I started watching a few videos. You see some down the file, and I saw he was making some, you know, some amazing knives, all sort of one-off. You know, made in England by a craftsman that certainly knows what he's doing. So obviously a few positive comments and so forth, which he appreciated, and I always thought, well, how's he, you know, not getting, you know, or sort of recognition for his work on that, you know? So sort of changed and sort of keeps us come on. But I've got a couple of his knives, one I bought, and one, you know, he was more than happy enough to do a trade and bits and bobs. There's a couple of videos if they're that interested. But when I first started watching the old YouTube videos, knife making, you know, I think we all you'll sort of know where I'm coming from. I always wanted you know, something I want to do, yeah, make a knife and that, you know, but with all the forging, the tempering, I understand it all and that type of stuff, but just haven't got the kit to do it, to be perfectly honest. And the time, I think we can all sort of resonate with that, would be a beautiful thing. I think there's a couple of people doing it. I remember his name in a sec anyway. He's just made a small little knife one, but he just said, you know, that was a whole day's work and more. One thing I did want to do, and there's been in my family since I was at school, and I used exactly the same knife for this, the original one, when I was a fishmonger's boy. But that's something my old man turned up, probably bought them knockoff in the pub, I've no idea, when he used to work for Gordon's Gin, was a really set of nice knives. Obviously he's bought it off somebody or traded it, or, you know, something. And my mum sort of always thought a lot of them, because, you know, it came via him and that, like. And the story with this is, I've had this well over sort of 20 years now, but when you get out of the army and we had our flat and that, like mums do, of that time frame, always had a bit of a bottom drawer and always give you a bit of gear to start off with, and this has always sat in the cutlery drawer. And there are some pictures beforehand, and so talking with Keith and that, I thought, well, you know, and he went, well, you know, I'd love to do that. I'd love to restore stuff and stuff, and just, you know, repurpose it as it goes. So this knife really has been in my family since, you know, 1970, sort of 75, if I had to sort of date it, I think, onwards. And Keith has taken that away. He's replaced all the pins and that for me, and he's given it what I call a Keith job, if that makes sense. He's reshaped the handle, and I absolutely love that. That is just right in the hand. I understand what you mean now, Keith, because it's, until you get it in your hand, you don't know what it means. He used to have a little sort of a stop thing there, no, but now that's gone. And for me, as just a simple everyday bushcraft knife of like, I'll bring one in now just to show you for scale, so I like to do that. That's a condor knife, isn't it?
That one of his, yeah.
Yeah, a condor knife, which belongs to Martin there, just to give you a scale sort of size. I actually just think that's for me. I want to get somebody to make me a nice leather sheath for it. Just waiting for the guy to get back to me on email and have that done. But that will be my, you know, I say my sort of sidearm, or, you know, bushcraft knife and that. And Keith, you were right, I'm not going to start doing, well, I will do, mate, I know it's sharp, a hell of a knife, an edge on that, mate. You've done a really cracking job on that, mate. There was some repair work you've done there, can't even see it, mate, and I know where it was. And I don't know what you walled it up with on that, mate, but that's a beautiful finish to that handle. It's grippy, but it's not slippy. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, Keith, mate, I just, you know, I really appreciate you taking the time to do that for me, mate. You know, if you want anything done, sewn up or made, and if I can do it, mate, you know, it's an exchange of skills. And I'm just really appreciative of that, mate. And the next time you'll see this is when I get you know, somebody make me a nice little sheath for it, and it'll be something like that. But I want, yeah, no worries, lads, just you know, a top to come over, you know, and a press stud there. But that's all in the making. Things weren't done overnight. So Keith, mate, my beautiful knife. Thank you, I really appreciate it, mate. And I know you thought about and we discussed bringing it down at the front like that, but for me, I don't know, I just sort of keep that as it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But really love that, mate, and I appreciate it. So again, thank you. Also, to your missus, something, it was a little bit different. Which one I'm in shot there, am I? Yeah. She's made me a paracord hat band. Literally, it will come undone. Big wazzer paracord there. we've got the paracord bracelets, but it's nice that she's sort of done and sort of made me a little present of that. Really appreciate that. So pass on your thanks to your good lady wife, Keith, because that will sit round the hat. I may or may not put a stitch in it just to hold it there, but that sits there, serves its purpose, and should I ever need a big wedge of paracord, mate, I've always got one to hand. So will you thank your missus for that, mate? And I just think that's I think she could sort of make them and sell them for you know, a little well, beer money, as I call it. She wants to spend it on something else, then fair enough, mate, but I think there'll be enough people interested in them, because she made that just from taking a bit of string to take the diameter of, sorry, I don't know if I've got it in shot there, diameter of my head, mate. So Keith and obviously your good lady wife, I just want to say thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. These two items obviously will stay with me for, well, until I'm no longer here. So cheers, mate, thanks a lot, I really appreciate that, because that's just something different. That's just, well, when somebody's made something, it just means a lot more to me, mate, and I think probably hopefully a lot of people will understand that. So thanks a lot, mate, anyway, because I'm bubbling on now. So cheers, mate, really appreciate it.